With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves once again of our top three: Russell, Doohan and Lando Norris. With qualifying wrapped up now, we have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race. Welcome to today's sprint. This is shaping up to be another fantastic weekend.
Drivers will take part in 21 races this year on a variety of circuits, including the prestigious street circuit that is Monaco, spectacular night races, Singapore, and intense heat at Bahrain. This year...
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting sprint. George Russell will begin today's event in pole position, and Jack Doohan completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Norris, Oscar Piastri, Daniel, Leclerc, Yuri Vips, Sargent, Ocon, Drugovich, Gasly, Teo Pourchaire, Magnussen, Hauger, Liam Lawson, Sonoda, Ricciardo, Stroll, Albon and Zhou Guanyu. Which of these drivers will get pole position today? We'll soon find out.
Okay, we've got that relief of having points on the board finally, so let's keep that form up and get another top 10 finish today, please. Right, let's get the car up to temperature on this lap, please. We're learning the gears, so let's go through them all if you can.
So let's review the updated driver standings. Daniel increases their championship lead. Well, that wraps up the sprint. All that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then. A warm welcome to you all at home for today's Azerbaijan Grand Prix, a race that in its short history has already proven no stranger to drama, and where a fourth-row start is just about as likely to give you a podium as pole position, with Lance Stroll and Sergio Perez finishing third from there in 2017 and 2018 respectively. Baku City Circuit then. It's an unpredictable 3.7-mile track around the streets of the Azerbaijan capital. 20 turns for our drivers to navigate today, including the infamous Turn 8, one of the tightest and most challenging corners of the season. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Jack Doohan lines up on pole position, and Lando Norris lines up alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Daniel, Russell, Hauger, Leclerc, Yuri Vips, Joe, Sargent, Gasly, Drugovic, Magnussen, Teo Pourchaire, Ocon, Ricciardo, Albon, Liam Lawson, Oscar Piastri, Tsunoda, and Lance Stroll brings the grid to a close. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you with us here, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the run down into turn one, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It will keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
After the points finished last race, let's aim to keep that momentum going. We're not seeing any technical issues coming off the practice starts. Watch the RPM on the full start. We don't want you to bog down. Okay, I've got a brand new race strategy on your MFD if you want to go and check it out. Well, what happened? Let me know you're okay.
It's never an easy race here in Azerbaijan. There's drama around every corner, but they've come through to take a brilliant victory here today. And talk to me. What do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
Well, time management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
Well, Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again. Let's have a look then at the drivers' standings. Oscar Piastri takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after that excellent result. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
I think for driver of the day, I'd probably pick Lando Norris. He lived up to every inch of his reputation today, and I think he'll be going home, quite rightly, a bit proud of himself.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. McLaren continue to increase their gap at the top. There was also a strong showing from the Mercedes team today as they make their way up the standings. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action. But with more races lined up, be sure to join us when we come back with more Formula One.
Okay, good job, mate. Really, really well done. That was a fantastic drive. Bring it home.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top three today. Daniel, Norris, and George Russell. With qualifying wrapped up now, we have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race. Welcome to the Miami International Autodrome, home of the Miami Grand Prix. This exciting track circumnavigates the Hard Rock Stadium, home to the National Football League outfit, the Miami Dolphins. A lap of the Miami Grand Prix features 3.36 miles of track around the Hard Rock Stadium, and 19 corners make up the Miami International Autodrome, which will challenge the drivers in a tight wheel-to-wheel race. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Daniel lines up on pole position, edging out Lando Norris, who'll start from P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Albon, Oscar Piastri, Doohan, Sonoda, Drugovic, Ocon, Leclerc, Hauger, Teo Pourchaire, Sargent, Yuri Vips, Joe, Magnussen, Liam Lawson, Gasly, Ricciardo, and Lance Stroll brings the grid to a close. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
Okay, so our system checks are good. We need to stay in formation and start bringing the car up to temperature, please. Get some load into the tyres and work the brakes. We want them nice and warm by the end of this lap. Okay, clear. Okay, and that's a red flag. Red flag. Keep the delta positive, and let's have you straight to the pit lane, please. Okay, there's been an incident on track resulting in loose debris. Fortunately, the marshal... Play this right, we can get a nice advantage here. Let's have a think about how we handle the rest of this race. I know deja vu here, but there's a good opportunity to get this start spot on. Come on. Overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on. Okay, point, start actively conserving fuel, please, or we won't be finishing today. You need to be lifting off the throttle as you approach a corner. Let the drag slow you down a bit before you start active braking. That's a new fastest lap of the race. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done. litres of fuel remaining now. Green flag. Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap. I've got information on Albon for you. Okay, they're out of this race. Yellow flag. Okay, be aware there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags.
Woo! Lick the stamp and sense it.
Well, Anthony Davidson, a resounding victory today, but what set them apart from the rest?
I really feel the track layout combined with the track temperatures we saw today suited their car. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature, and the driver did a great job managing that as well. They just look so comfortable out there. It's like anything, it always looks so easy when it all just clicks.
Our drivers are making their way out for the podium celebrations, and it's going to be McLaren picking up the winner's trophy. Congratulations to the entire team for that fantastic performance. Daniel takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship. So let's see what effect this result has had on the drivers' standings. Some amazing talent out on the track today, but Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to Daniel.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. McLaren continue to increase their gap at the top. Another team that will be satisfied with this Grand Prix is Alfa Romeo, whose good result moves them further up the championship. I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One, so be sure to join us for the next one.
Okay, we've had the new parts come through the fabrication process. We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix.